Good morning children. Welcome to the math class. Today we will do question number 10 from exercise 8.3. Chapter 8 comparing quantities. The population of a place increased to 54,000 in 2003 at a rate of 5% per annum. Find the population in 2001. Next, what would be the population? What would be the population in 2005? So here what increased population is given here in 2003, 54,000 at the rate of 5%. Then you have to find the population in 2001 in first case. Given population I have written here 54,000 time 2003 and 2001, the gap is 2 years. So time is 2 years, rate 5%. Now how to find the population in 2001? We can use in this way population in 2003 is equal to population in 2001 into this rate percent 1 plus r by 100 whole to the power n. Think we can use this formula or not. Population in 2003 which is given here 54,000 equal to population in 2001 we don't know. Can I take it as P1 into 1 plus rate percent is 5%, 5 by 100, and time here it is 2 years, so 2. Now 54,000 is equal to P 5 ones are 5, 5 20 is 100, 20 plus 1 by 20 whole to the power 2, 54,000 is equal to P into 21 by 20. Now P1 20 plus 1, you know it is a fractional addition. 20 plus 1, 20 plus 1 by 20 to the power 2. So we will write 21 by 20, 21 by 20. Now P1 is missing. So now 54,000 equal to P1 into 441, 20 into 20 and divided by 400. Now we have to find the value of P1. This is the unknown portion of this sum. So P1 equal to 54,000 cross multiplication into 400, 54,000 into 400 by P into 441, so 441. Now if you multiply and divide, you will get this value. Do this calculation by your own. You will get the value. Now multiply this for 54,000 into 400, you will get this value. Now divided by 441. If you divide this one, you will get our decimal value obviously. So 48979, 48,979.59. As because it is a population, so to avoid the fractional part, you have to make this number round off the number and write. So it will be 48,980. And after the making this round off, you have to write approximate also. Approx. So what is the population? Find the population in 2001. Therefore the population in 2001 was 48980. Understood? Next part. Now for the second part, what would be the population in 2005? So it will be increased again in the rate at the rate of 5% per annum. 2003 the population we know that it is 54,000. Time duration in between 2005 and 2003 again it is 2 years, and rate percent same as 5%. So population in 2005 will equal to population in 2003 into in this rate percent 1 plus r by 100 whole to the power n. So 1 plus 5 by 100 whole to the power n time is 2. Now 54,000 into 20 plus 1 by 20 whole to the power 2. 54,000 into 21 by 20 whole to the power 2. 54,000 into 21 by 20 into 20. Cancel this 2 zeros and 2 2s are 2 7s are 2 zeros are. Next, divided by 2 again. 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 2 5s are. So 135 into. Now population in 2005, when you have completed our cancellation, 135 into 21 into 21, denominator is here only 1 and 1. Now population in 2005 is equal to 135 into 21 into 21, 135 into 441. The result is 59,000. If you multiply, you will see that 59,535. So the population in 2000 answer, what would be the population in 2005? Answer, the population in 2005, it was 59,535. Practice this kind of sums. Next sum is, now we will do question number 11. In a laboratory, the count of bacteria in a certain experiment was increasing at a rate of 2.5% per hour. Find the number of bacteria at the end of 2 hours if the count was initially 5,06,000. Now, if we treat this sum in the sense of compound interest, see, everything is there. Initially, the number of bacteria was 5,06,000. Time 2 hours, rate percent 2.5%. So, what will be the number of bacteria after 2 hours? Now, number of bacteria at the beginning. Now, the number of bacteria at the beginning, let it is as a p as variable. Number of bacteria at the beginning 5,06,000. Increasing rate 2.5% per hour and time 2 hours. Time 2 hours. Number of bacteria, therefore, we have to find the number of bacteria at the end of 2 hours is equal to p into 1 plus r by 100 whole to the power n. So 5,06,000 into 1 plus 2.5, rate percent is 2.5 by 100 whole to the power 2 because time is 2 hours. Now our sum is 5,06,000 into 1 plus 25 by 1000 because that decimal number was there. So to remove this decimal, one extra zero, that is into 10 whole to the power 2, 25 4s are 100 and 1 0 40. The result is 5,06,000 into 40 plus 140 plus 1 by 40 whole to the power 2. Now after completing this 40 plus 1 41, 41 2 times and 40 also 2 times, and after calculation, completing your calculation, you will see that it will be 531,616.25 or approximately, as because it is number of bacteria, you can make this round off and make this one 5,31,616 approximately number of bacteria after 2 hours. Now come to the next sum. Now last question of this exercise, question number 12. A scooter was bought at rupees 42,000. Its value depreciated at the rate of 8% per annum. Find its value after 1 year. That means whatever the value is here, it will be depreciates at the rate of 8% per year. Now, cost of the scooter, say it is P, cost of the scooter rupees 42,000. What is given here? Given portion, cost of the scooter 42,000, value depreciates at the rate of 8% per annum. 8% per annum time 1 year. So final value of the scooter, we can use initial value into 1 as because it is depreciates, so minus in this rate r by 100 whole to the power n p into 1 as because it is depreciated, so we are subtracting this rate percent and time is 1 year. Now the final value of the scooter, initial value was 42,000 into 1 minus rate percent 8 by 100 time 1 year. Now the value is 42,000, 4 2s are 25s are, so 25 minus 2 by 25, result is 42,000 into 23 by 25, cancel this one, 5 5s are 25, 5 8s are 5 8s are 40, 5 4s are 20, 8400 again divided by 5, 5 1s are 5, 3 4, 5 6 are 30, 45 8s are 40, 0. So the value is 1680 into 23. So the final value of the scooter will be rupees, multiply these two and you will get 38640. This is the after 1 year the value of the scooter, new value of the scooter after depreciating at the rate of 8% per annum. This will be the new value of the scooter. Understood? I hope whatever the sums we have done here today is will be easy for you if you practice it. Thank you, students.